explain it, and then we'll reset everything. Let's see. Oops. Okay.
Hi, Britt.
Should be going. Hey, Britt, can you see and hear us and hear any slight background music that might be playing? Just trying to make sure because it's been a while.
She sees and hears us.
Can you hear? Do you hear background music or is it too quiet? Because
Hey, Bladio.
Mr. Bladio.
Thanks for the sub and the
Quite
cerveza.
low. Okay.
I don't drink beer though, so you can keep it.
Let's see here. I'll turn it up a little bit. I don't want it to be overpowering. I just want it to be a little bit in the background so you can. So when we're quiet and we're both thinking about something, it's not dead silence.
We think?
Well, when I'm thinking about something and you're just staring off into space.
Oh, okay.
That's either
Too
way.
much. Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. Okay. Tell me how that. Here, let's be silent for a second.
Oh wait, staring off into space.
Okay. Better? Okay, good.
Okay. Good. Good for Brett, and that's what's important.
Well, hope everybody had a good holiday
Happy New Year.
season. We had a little bit of a get together yesterday for New Year's.
Bill can't hear much because it's too loud where he is, so he's no help.
Oh, can you turn everything around
girl,
you
thanks for the lurk.
down, Bill? Game Freak Girl. Happy
New Year, AJ.
Yep, like I was saying, we had a
AJ
good
sub too.
little
Thanks
get
for the
together
sub, AJ.
yesterday, and we had a number of people from the Incorrigible Party in the Discord channel. We played a few games, and Britt got to play Codenames for the first time. What was your thoughts on Codenames, Britt?
Those friggin' kids won't settle down, Bill says.
I hate kids and adults.
I think what you hate, what it's called, is called people.
Just in general. Not everybody.
People.
I don't... Hate's a strong word. I tolerate a lot of people.
V?
Flying V, that's right. Everybody knows what a flying V is.
Codenames was okay, not bad.
Although I didn't know what the skating V thing you posted.
Oh, because it was from the Mighty Ducks movie, which was after your time.
Oh, it was specifically about the Mighty Ducks, or is that just a hockey term?
I don't know.
Excuse me, I still got a cough going on.
The site for Codenames was better than we used before. I like how it posted the close. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the who makes Codenames? They came up with their own whole site thing, and it works a lot better. Check games.
I liked when you can go in and say you're thinking about
certain
ones. That was a good. So that was on what platform?
Codenames.game, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Czech Games made their own Codenames Online version.
So yeah, that's a good one to check out.
Yes, he confirmed with Google the whole Flying V guitar thing.
Well, is there a rule that you can't look up to verify that something is a thing? Excuse me.
I don't know.
Because really what you're trying to do is link all the cards together, right?
Hydrate.
Oh, hydrate. I could do that right now.
Cheers. Cheers with our water. Dink.
My stomach is still hurting.
Stupid stomach.
Yeah. It's been a rough holiday season. A lot of people have been beyond the bad sick. A lot of people have just been sick. Had colds and stuff, so.
Yeah, you never know when you get a cold if it's the cold.
Yeah, it just gives you one more step to go down and get tested, right?
What Elena had was contagious, and Britt caught it. Elena down in the Dominican Republic and Britt up in Denmark.
Ah, yeah.
That's how that works.
Brambeer
Gaming, hello.
How you guys
doing? Yeah.
Well, we are going to play Aqualin today. We picked this up over the holidays.
Because Matthew Jude
It looked like a good 2-player.
Featured it on one of his videos, and it looked interesting. And we like 2-player games.
Yep.
Like games that are specifically designed for 2 players.
And it's good for streaming, right?
Yeah, it's simple. Simple rules that not even we can mess up. We can try.
And we also received our Kickstarter, Townsfolk Tussle, which we will be streaming at some point in time.
Ooh, -6 temperature. Ooh. Yeah, I'm never moving north. That's awful.
Well, that's okay. Once you get below 0, it really doesn't matter how much colder it gets.
Exact. I'm not going anywhere where it gets to below 0.
That's okay. They're prepared for it up there.
I get, yeah, better than we are.
I mean, they get the roads clean quickly, and I'm sure everybody has a fireplace and very good heating.
We have a fireplace.
Well, our fireplace.
Townsfolk Tussle looks awesome. It was -12 overnight. Real feel of like -35 or something stupid like that. That is super stupid.
Can you go out with a glass of water, throw it up in the air, and it freezes before it hits the ground? Is the cool thing I'd like to try someday. If we were ever.
I don't ever want it to get cold enough for that.
I don't think it's ever been that cold around here. Maybe it has, but.
We don't have snow. No. We have a lot of rain is what we have right now.
Everything's muddy.
It's actually currently, it's 33 degrees right now.
Yeah, but yesterday it was in the 50s.
Which is like close to 0 C.
It was in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
The last few days.
The weather's been crazy.
Yeah, I drink chillin' temps.
Drink chillin' temps. That's what you guys get to go back home to. You're all nice and warm now, but 5 more days.
When we went to Cancun, I remember. Was it Cancun? Where did we go? We went someplace and we
honeymoon?
were. No, it wasn't Cancun. No, we went down to the on the boat.
Cruise?
On the cruise.
We were. It wasn't Cancun, but it was near there.
On the Dice Tower cruise.
Yes.
I remember leaving in shorts, and we flew home and then freezing our ass off when we got back.
Yeah,
so.
it was cold.
Yeah, so you got that to look forward to.
Bill's beer is probably really cold. Does that count? No, Bill, it does not.
Really.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, Townsfolk Tussle is gonna be pretty cool. I'm painting the minis now.
Yes.
I'm just doing one at a time.
And we will stream it. We want to play it a couple times ourselves to make sure we understand everything that's going on, and then we will stream.
It's a light Kingdom Death Monster.
With fun cartoon characters.
Yeah, the theme is a little
like a 1920s, 1930s characters. Cartoon characters. Got a pair of 94 UK basketball shorts for Christmas. Had to wear them Christmas Day since it was 70 in Kentucky before going back to the Minnesota the next day. Aw, Bill, we miss streaming too. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Probably beginning of December.
Been about a month, yeah.
Yeah, we had sickness going on and holiday stuff and
We're sicky.
all kinds of good fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go through this?
Oh, I can explain this one.
Sure, go ahead.
So, on your turn, you will, obviously not the first turn because there's nothing out there, but optionally move a tile, place a tile, refill the tile, draw a pile, stack, line, area. The goal is, you can see there are different colors and there are different animals. So he always plays colors and I always play animal.
Just because that's what we started with, and it's easy never to change.
It is easy to never change. So he's going to be trying to get the same colors together, while I'm going to be trying to get the same animals together. And then at the end, we score. Every group that you get, this is the scoring. So if you have 2 together, you get 1 point, etc. I'm not going to read them all off. We'll go over that at the end. Down with the sickness.
It's a pretty quick game.
It is.
And it's a little more thinky than I thought it was going to be, which I like. There's a little bit of strategy there. It's more about making sure you're screwing the other person with the moving the tile,
yes, to
be able to put yourself in a better position
and then blocking.
Keep them from being able to
unscrew your screwness. Yeah.
And is it supposed to be 6? Yeah. Yeah, and the other thing is basically trying to...
Who's saying down with the sickness?
Disturbed. We could do music trivia.
Oh, you win. He and Jody, his brother's girlfriend, are very good at the music trivia, and then Steve and I just kind of sit there and watch them go.
Well, I know all the 80s, 90s... Why is this all twisted now?
Richmond says, I know you are John, but who sang the song?
Yes, thanks, Richmond. Thanks for clarifying that both things are disturbed. All right. So the beginning of the game is not real exciting until we start getting some tiles out there, right?
Right.
So
let's do that.
And we have a whole pile of tiles. I don't have another camera anymore.
Should
down
we
here at the bottom of the
let them
table.
choose who goes first, or should we Chwazi it?
John is so metal. Flying V.
So metal.
even though I don't really care for the Flying V guitar style, it just came up, worked out well for the game. Yeah. Well, if we let them choose, it'll be you. So go ahead and go.
we can Chwazi it.
Okay.
Hair on me. You.
Yay! All right. So I'm
Disturbed
going for
3. I guess.
John.
Playing code names with no clues.
John, a band, and Richmond, but he doesn't know it. All right. So put one down and put a new one up.
Okay. I'm going to choose to not slide, and I'm just going to put a turtle there.
Okay, so I don't want her to have the turtles together,
Turtles!
So I'll slide that up, and then I'll put this next to my yellow.
I think I'll slide that up, and I'll put this right there. Did you? You didn't put a new one up.
Oh, there you go. I'll put 2 out there. Okay.
And we are going to try and orient the animals in the same direction as we play. It does say in the rule book to do so, to help it scoring, make it a little easier to see what's going on. Also, we forgot to say, this is published by Cosmos, Tames and Cosmos, and designed by Marcello Bertocchi. Italian guy.
Published by Italian guy.
Not published, designed.
Designed by Italian guy.
Italian guy. Marcello Bertocchi. See, now I criticize in my head all the podcasts people that try and say a name and like, I'm sorry for mispronouncing it, and I'm like, it takes 2 seconds
Because
to
they're not
look
putting
up.
flair in it.
It takes 2 seconds to look up how to pronounce a name, but guess what I did not do?
Marcello Bertolli. See, you got to say
It's
it.
not Bertolli.
Whatever. Whatever.
Bertocchi.
Bertocchi.
Yeah, the
See?
tiles in this game are really nice. They're like the Azul tiles. They're nice and the plastic chunkiness. What did you do? You put a turtle way down there?
I moved the turtle down there, and then I blocked it from you moving the turtle back up.
Poor turtle all by himself.
Yeah, you got to do everybody has different gestures, right? Practically fluent in Italian. That's right. It's Italian. You got it. Everybody in Italy waves their hands all over the place. You got to. Not that I have never been to Italy, but I'm only assuming that.
You're only assuming?
Yes.
Put a little turtle up there. A little turtle boy up there.
All right. So I don't care about you having the blue one, Bob. I mean, I like the blue ones together, but I don't want you as turtles together.
Huh.
Italian is 75% hand gestures. Yeah, it's a little known fact that they didn't speak for a long time. I think it was up into the 1800s before Italians actually created the Italian language. It was all hand gestures prior to that.
I feel like we're getting a little...
Nationalist?
I was going to say, yeah, racist isn't the right word, is it?
I'm not saying anything bad. See, when you slide the tile, do you have to push it as far as you can, or just in the early? You put it as far orthogonally as you want.
Unless you run into the edge or another tile, then
right.
you have to stop.
You have to stop when you run into something else. Yeah, Latin's not a real language, Britt. It never really existed. It's all a lie. It's a conspiracy.
I don't want to put that there. I want to put it here.
All right. Well, new tile.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's see here. I think I want to go down here and then put me
Oh, they swear a lot?
blue one. Who does?
The Italians, apparently.
Italians swear a lot? Who said that?
We can't all be Patrick from Blue Peg, Pink Peg. That's right. I don't have enough job experience to be Patrick. What are you doing? Get off my turtles.
An Italian friend of yours told you that. What did the Italian friend tell you? That they swear a lot?
Probably. It's your turn. Because I had just said that apparently Italians swear a lot, and then she said an Italian friend of mine told me. But I would say maybe you're part Italian then because you swear a lot.
I don't swear.
And Leland swears a lot.
I just
So I don't think Italians
I use sentence enhancers.
are the only ones that do. John's and Leland's do too.
Let's see here.
He taught me to say, "What are you saying?" And the literal translation is, "What the F are you saying?"
That's a good friend right there.
Sorry, she actually wrote F star star star. Yep. Yep. How many languages do you know, Britt? Or you just know little bits of lots of them? Always teach the swear words first. Keep you coming back for more.
That's right. Those are the ones you want to use when you meet new people. I can say that one sentence in Italian.
It's more than I can say in Italian. School German, learning French. And you know Danish and English. Understand Swedish and Norwegian. Wow. I know English, mostly. And little bits of Spanish and a couple words in German.
Yeah. I took German in high school, but I don't remember a lot. I figured since we're from a German heritage, it would just happen naturally.
Osmosis?
You know? Well, just something genetically would make
kick in.
it sound like I can't roll my R's, so I know I'm not having a Spanish in me.
Bladia says one of the bartenders yesterday taught me to say a very bad thing and didn't actually tell me what he was teaching me to say. Oh, Britt could say about 5 words in Russian. Oh, until after. Very rude. Okay, Bill, you're gonna have to let us know what you learned. Ooh, there's a crabby boy. Crabby boy, right there.
Shoot.
Shoot. Pew, pew. No! Don't take away my jelly man.
Oh, where's the...
Oh, you forgot it already. Too much cerveza? Richmond says, I was so bad at Latin in college that my professor had a meeting with me to tell me you need to get your S together.
Is that Latin?
S ?
Yeah.
Get your shit together, boy.
I think I'd have a difficult time remembering how many stars came behind letters.
Oh, man. Look what you did.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like what you did. We're going to undo what you did, and then we're going to put Engash. Get some jellies going up there. He could have at least said, pardon my French. I saw somewhere why we say pardon my French, but I don't remember at all now. It would be really nice if when I watched a video or read something, more like
retain it?
Yes. Yeah, lots of facts go just in there and stay for like 5 minutes and then they're gone. They just dissolve or something. Oh. Da niet spasiba. Spasiba? Nostrovia. I know Strovia. I didn't know there was a na in front of it. Komitet. Oh, that's a big long word. Gosudarst.
She's just slapping the keyboard. There's no real words there.
Niet. Niet. I knew niet and da. So I did know some Russian. Yay.
The phrase was originally used in England when someone used a French word when speaking to a person who may not have understood French. Due to the history of conflict between France and England, pardon my French became that makes sense. Sort of like I think up yours. I think that was something to do with shooting.
Yeah, that was shooting
arrows.
arrows. They did that to show they still had their arrow shooting fingers, because whoever was battling against them would cut off those fingers so they couldn't shoot arrows.
I think anymore. It was something between the British and the French where it started, but I don't know. Have to Google that. I could be completely wrong.
Fingers.
That's just a good story. Well, that's what it's all about, right? Good stories. Most of anything pre-written history is essentially just stories that people told and they embellished and came up with good things, good stories for parables. Or I'm gonna get into a topic I don't want to get into. And that's how religion started. And I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, the good stories are the only ones that survive. That's right. Jinx.
All right.
And that's when we slapped his mouth shut.
Let's see, those are the ones.
I'm looking at chat now.
I was balancing on the line. I typically say nothing because.
You don't want to put your foot in your mouth?
No.
Don't move him. That's my jelly man. What are you doing, my jelly man? Get off my jelly man.
Because I'm a live and let live kind of guy. No reason to cause a lot of controversy.
There's no jelly man there. Shoot.
So anybody do anything special over the holidays? Any good surprise gifts that people weren't expecting?
There's a jelly man. What's the difference between a metaphor and a parable? I wanted to look that up, but forgot. Now you can tell me, right?
I think it's
between a metaphor and a parable. A parable is more of a... Take your turn.
Well, they're spelled differently.
Yes, they are spelled differently. They're pronounced differently. A parable is more of a story. A metaphor is comparing one thing to another. That would be my guess without actually looking it up. Or you could have a pair of bowls, which is a completely different thing.
Wow.
It's a completely different thing. What's an allegory? Something an alligator has.
It's a big word.
I think an allegory is a... I don't know. You're going to have to Google that one. An allegory. I think it's just a story. I think it's just a different word for a story, I think. It's when somebody's trying to sound smart and pretentious.
Yeah, you'll like that.
No, sorta.
Yeah.
Sorta. Put a new one up.
Works good for you and me. It's
For
a
you
cooperative
and
game,
me.
really.
You're making an assumption.
A parable is a short story that teaches a moral or spiritual lesson. That makes a lot of sense. Because Jesus didn't use metaphors, he used parables, right? Allegory is usually an image, poem, or story whose interpretation can communicate a hidden meaning. In contrast to a parable, a simple story is used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson. No, Jesus didn't use allegories. Only parables.
Because we are Jesus experts.
Well, I watched a lot of
watched
YouTube videos.
He watched a video
I watched
on
a
it.
lot of YouTube
So
videos,
now he's an
I
expert.
am an expert.
So many smart people with so many blind spots. It's a little harder to play like this because I'm not at quite the right angle.
How many spurs? Oh, see, yeah. Well, I think everybody has opinions. We all know what those
Opinions
are
are like assholes. He didn't like that. He made the sound. Did you all hear the sound that he made?
The sigh.
The sigh. I got the sigh. I like when I can get a sigh out of him.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Didn't he like that?
Let's see.
Let's see. You're not using your hand.
You're supposed to be talking while I'm thinking.
Did you distract sufficiently with my queries? I think you did. Thank you very much.
Well, I had a plan and you fucked it up.
That's my goal. I'm always going to mess up your plans.
Well, what do we got here? There's the yellow.
We
That's
have
better than
animals
nothing.
and we have colors is what we have. We have fish and starfish and, well, so we have fishies and stars and crabby boys and jellies and tweedles. And horsies.
There you go.
Yes. Why'd you slide my tweedle all the way over there?
Because you didn't need to be with the group. Turtles like to be independent.
No, they don't.
Pink ones do. I've never seen a pink turtle swimming with a bunch of other turtles.
I mean, I guess I can give you that point.
There you go, see?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that right there and see what you do with that. Just gonna put that right there.
Well, I don't want to make a
Little
nice
guy right
set
there.
for you, but I do like the color.
Yes. Yes.
I do need to slide something to...
You don't have to slide.
Yeah.
No, it's optional. You don't have to.
It is optional.
It is
but
optional.
I feel like to make myself feel better about things, I need to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you have won this game more than I have.
So,
Have I won this game? I don't think I've actually won.
let's see, do you have a big group of anything? Let me see here.
It's been 30 to
Yeah,
29,
Can't do anything to that.
32 to 26, 28-17. I really did bad on that one. 27-19. Oh, I did win. 15-28.
You won once.
I won once. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays, I've won once.
Let's see here.
I don't know how I did that.
I just don't want to have you be
You don't want to have me be...
getting points.
Oh, I see. No points at all? You don't want me to get any points?
No.
I don't think you're going to accomplish that. Yes. Yes.
Too thinky now.
Too thinky.
Keep chatting.
Keep chatting.
I'm almost there.
I have learned how to make little octopuses. I've been crocheting them. I'm trying to make an army. I don't know why. Just because they're kind of fun to make. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with them after I make them all. But they're also tip of your finger warmers.
And yeah, well, you should make like 10 of them and send them to Richmond.
Just the tips of his fingers can
I'm
be
sure
warm.
everybody up there they'll sell like wildfire once you get them up to where it's below 0. I'm sure there's no other option to keep the tips of your fingers warm
There's
up there.
definitely
Nobody's
not.
came up with anything like
No,
that.
not just the tips of your fingers.
Well, you could put it on any sticky outy appendage if you want to.
Tips of other things warm?
You just call it a tip warmer and then leave it at that. Definitely don't want to let people know.
I hope I would have to make them a little bigger.
You don't want to. I think you're probably safe making a wide variety of sizes. If you're running around up in Richmond land and your tip is exposed, you got all kinds of problems.
Boop. Ooh, the last extra tile. Game's almost over. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be you? Probably gonna be him. See, this is why the music's playing for when we're quiet like this. We're quiet. Quit separating my twiddles.
Well, your turtles are all independent. I felt that was the right thing to do. Does it solve the problem of the tip being out if you're wearing a hat? Wait a second, I don't know if I understand what she's saying. Does it solve the problem of the tip being out if you're wearing a hat? Oh, I think I get what you're getting at.
Do that.
I don't like that at all.
I know, but you're the one that moved the turtle in the first place, so it's all your fault. Brought this on yourself.
Well,
Needs more than just a hat. Needs a sock. Gotta have a sock too. Sock it to me. Yes. So I posted to Twitter about this and I said, Detmer versus Detmer, and my Aunt Judy replied, she's rooting for Detmer. But she's my aunt, so really she should be rooting for me, right?
let me think about this.
You're not thinking about what I just said, are you? You're thinking
No.
about the game.
So I'm going to do this.
Hey,
and
Hornist!
this.
How you doing?
Hey, other John.
I don't know
It's
what I
okay.
got there.
Oh, I should have noticed that.
Okay. Yeah, and now what are you gonna do?
Well, if you have 3 together, you get how many points?
3 together is 3 points.
And if you have 2 together, you get 1
1
point.
points.
So the smart thing to do would be to move one of those.
Hey John, I don't know if you have ever seen Aqualin before, but it's a game of colors and animals. So he is colors and I am animals. I'm trying to get the animals together and he's trying to get colors together. I split my...
Yeah, there's only one tile left. Was it supposed to? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out, do I want to slide that up or slide that down? It doesn't make a difference either way, does it?
No.
No, it doesn't make a difference either way. Boop and boop.
Hey, now we get to score.
Now we get to score. Horner says taking Detmer for the upset.
Good call.
That would be me. Me winning would be the upset.
We'll both be upset.
Okay. Let me get my chart going.
So, yeah. Back to work tomorrow.
Blue, don't talk about that. Blues. How many blueses do you have together?
I have a set of 3, and that's it.
That's it. So you have 3 points for blue. Greens.
Green, I have a set of 4.
Is that it?
Yep.
So you have 6 points for
Because
green.
you don't, if we haven't said it, you can't.
Yeah, it's orthogonal
It's
only.
orthogonal only. It's not. Can you tell the difference between green and blue on the screen? It looks very similar to me on the video.
It's
Anyway,
quite similar.
go ahead.
I wonder if Bill Ben would have a problem with this. I bet he would. Pink.
Pink, 2 and 3.
2 and 3, so that is 1 and 3, so a total of 4 points.
Britt can see the difference all the way over on the other side of the world, so it must be all right.
Purple.
Purple, I have a 2, and that's it.
1 point. Yellow.
I have 2 and 2.
2 and 2, that's 1 and 1 is 2.
Not a lot of good points here.
Red.
I got a 4.
4. 4 is 6 points. I think the purple, blue, and green would be a problem for a colorblind person. Yeah. I think so too. Where's Bill Ben so we can test that out?
They just both have to be trying to get all the animals together then.
22 points for you.
Oh, that sucks. You might have this one. They are close, yeah. We need to make up more new colors.
Crabs.
Crabs. Where are the crabs? You have 2 here. And I think that's, yeah, you got 2 there.
Okay, so 2 and 2, that's 2 points. Fish.
Fish.
Ooh.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4 fish.
5.
5 fish. Oh, that's what's gonna win. That's what's gonna win it for you.
5 is 10 points.
I should have moved one of those.
If playing in a poorly lit area, blue and green would give me issues. Yeah. Jellies.
Jellies.
I had jellies and you kept moving them all over the place. I think they're all separate. Yeah, they're all separate.
Yep.
So 0 points for jellies. Horsies. Seahorsies.
3. That's it.
Okay, that's 3 points. Stars.
2,
Nope.
3, 4.
4.
Oh, you're gonna win it now.
6.
You had a 5 and a 4.
Turtles.
I think you got a 2 there.
You'd separate
I
all the rest of my
separated
turtles.
the rest of them, yeah.
Nope, there's 2 there.
Oh, well, there you go.
2 and 2, that's 2 points. So that is.
Yeah, you beat me.
That would be 23.
By 1!
Beat you by 1 point.
Red starfish looks almost different red than all the others. The red starfish. Well, that's that red starfish.
He does look
It
a
does
little
look a
lighter
little
than
brighter.
the ones that are next to him. It might just be the lighting in here.
Let's see here.
I wonder.
Now,
Yes, Detmer won! Woohoo!
okay, let's do one more round.
One more round. Now, out of 6
So I
games, I've won twice.
I don't know if you were listening in, Richmond. Did you want a tip warmer? If you don't know what it is, we can explain it again. I didn't know if you wanted to. She's showing it on her finger, but it can be used to warm any tip
We're not going to switch it up. That would mess us up so much.
that you would.
We've always played the same. He's always colors, I'm always animals. It would mess us up so much. But it would be fun. Oh God, I walked away, but could you give me a Shark Tank style pitch on the tip warmer?
All right, you can put it on your penis to keep it warm. You could put it on any of your 10 fingers or any appendage that sticks out. Oh, yeah. I figured all I have to do is mention a few good. So yeah, do you think up there in the Great White North area? Well, you're not quite in the Great White North, but you think those would sell like hotcakes up there? Well, I guess I should ask that the hotcakes sell well up there. I would think up towards in Canada with maple syrup land. That's where the hotcakes really sell. So
Maple syrup land?
Yeah, I think that's probably. So yeah, let us know if. Actually, we're looking for somebody to help us market it. Let's see here.
Yeah, you want to take your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move you way up here
Uh-huh.
for the sake of moving you.
Sure.
And I'm going to put me way down here
Okay.
just because.
Just because. You're not rotating them.
Do you think you can sell a few? Okay. We're looking for somebody to be on the poster or on the website. All the drunks in the bowling league would probably like. I can see you walking in to the bowling alley on a nice cold day, displaying your tip cover. You take your toboggan off. You guys call them toboggans up there, right? Oh, he's from Cincinnati area. Toboggans are the caps. But what else? What else do you call them? Beanies?
There's another word for them. I can't think of what it is right now.
We always call them toboggans, but that's also what we call the sled.
What do you call them?
Yeah, Bill, what do you call them up there?
The hats that are tight on your head.
Ones that people wear in the summertime to look cool.
One's Matthew Jude wears.
Let's see.
Never understood wearing a hat like that any other time in winter because my head would just get too hot, I think.
My head needs to breathe. It's all the thinking. It burn all the hair off.
You need to put a new one back up there, please. Thank you.
My wife and I had a conversation. Toboggans. We've always called them toboggans, but people she works with didn't know what that meant by that because those are sleds. Right, they can be both. There are words that can mean more than one thing.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
I've heard of such words.
Beanie. Is that what it is?
I didn't call them. That's why I've heard people call them beanies, but
I thought there was
never called
another
them
word
beanies.
though too. People that she worked with where? Down here in Cincinnati or up there in Minnesota?
Probably Minnesota. Two words that mean the same thing. Ah, yes. Parables. That's right. That makes sense. At least a pair. At least a pair of.
I would have thought in Minnesota they would know. They would have called them toboggans, but I guess not.
Parables is two.
Hey, get off my starfish.
Multiples. I've heard that word before. Multiples means a word that means a lot more than two things. So people get confused.
More than two?
They think that is a math term, but it really is just an English term. Multiples. It's a story.
You're just spewing shit now, aren't you?
Why stop now? Wow.
Feels like it's 4 degrees out in Texas, where Hornist is. That seems like really cold for Texas area. I hope you guys don't get the... were you in the area that got the extreme cold? Was that last year or 2 years ago? Time has lost all meaning. Well, it's at Mayo Clinic, so there are a lot of transplanted doctors from other areas who've come to work here. Okay, that makes sense. Britt is learning so much. I don't know if you're learning anything useful, Britt, or anything that you'll ever use again.
There's a clinic just for mayonnaise? I guess everything has to have something where they study it.
Did you move 2 things?
No.
How'd that starfish get way over there?
I moved it.
How'd this one get way down here?
I moved it last round.
I don't believe you.
You can watch it back later.
I won't.
I know.
Hornet says it went from 79 to 28 in just under 3 hours last night. That is a big dip. Britt didn't say useful, just a lot. Oh, and the deep freeze with no power for a few days in February. I saw pictures. That was good enough. That looked awful. Studied at Duke's. Where's Duke's? Your cousin went to Duke's, right?
She went to Duke. I didn't know there was more than one.
Quit moving
Duke's.
that yellow one. Jeez.
I think that's John Wayne's college, if I remember correctly. Ah, Duke's is a mayonnaise brand. See, because Miracle Whip is not mayonnaise. Miracle Whip is a salad dressing, but I've never taken a scoop of Miracle Whip and threw it on salad.
Tuna salad?
Just ate it. Yeah, but that's Miracle Whip on tuna, not on lettuce. Salad.
Yeah, no.
I guess does the word salad? Somebody's got to look this up. Does salad apparently doesn't need to be just lettuce, but lettuce does seem like when I think of the word salad, I think of lettuce.
Yes.
So, therefore, you do put lettuce on sandwiches with Miracle Whip. I don't think
that wouldn't be a salad. That's a sandwich.
Right. Exactly. But it says it's a salad dressing, and we're using it all wrong.
We are using it wrong.
I guess I have probably put ranch on a sandwich before, but very rarely. I think it's out of desperation.
Well, ranch is like a utility dressing.
Don't even get a Minnesota straw. Well, you gotta. Now we've got the salads out of the bag. You need to.
Noun, salad dressing. A sauce for salads, typically one consisting of oil and vinegar with herbs or other flavorings. Vinaigrette dressing.
I never thought of a salad sauce. That sounds almost dirty.
Because you're going to toss your salad in the salad sauce?
That's what I was getting at, but yeah.
Sauce for salads. So, yeah, I still wouldn't use Miracle Whip as a sauce for salads. Where's Brian? He's a big Miracle Whip person, too. Should ask him if he ever uses it on anything else.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't think we ever really buy mayonnaise, do we? We always just buy Miracle Whip.
Yes. Used to have mayonnaise when I was little.
When I grew up, and this is going to sound bad, but my parents never put mayonnaise in the refrigerator. They always kept it on the Miracle Whip. It was always on the what do you call it? The whole thing? Lazy Susan. The Lazy Susan. There used to be a big jar of Crisco in there, and then there was mayonnaise and mustard.
I think they kept the ketchup there too, didn't they?
Yeah, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup were never kept in the refrigerator until I moved out, and I think I read it. Just refrigerate after opening. I went, wow, that might have been
you guys could have
useful
food
information.
Maybe that's why you don't get food poisoning very often.
I almost never get sick.
Strong
I can eat anything. See, refrigeration has killed society. Everybody now they get sick at the drop of a hat. Leave your meat, leave your cheese, everything out, just on the counter.
But you have to do it from when you're little. You can't just start now.
Well, yeah,
you got to build that up.
You still need a refrigerator for you, but your children,
what?
You have to buy separate food.
Miracle Whip's preferred destination is a trash can. Britt says Miracle Whip goes on in sandwiches and burgers, nowhere else. Personal opinion. Do you eat tuna salad, Britt? Richmond says they make shelf-stable mayo. Disgusting, but it exists. That's why some restaurants have mayo on the table in squeeze bottles. I don't think I've ever seen mayo on a table in a squeeze bottle.
I thought it was maybe a regional thing, but apparently not.
Seen salt, pepper, and hot sauce, and actually salt and pepper's not left out on tables right now. Never had Miracle Whip. Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Talk to Brian. He'll tell you. In my fridge or elsewhere. Oh, really?
What's the commercial for Miracle Whip? How'd that go?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking about. Take your turns.
Uh,
Hey, Dutch Yoda. How are you doing? We're playing Aqualin.
do you have Miracle Whip and do you keep it in the refrigerator?
And do you eat tuna salad? Do you put Miracle Whip on anything else besides sandwiches or burgers?
These are all questions that these are questions you have to answer to be in the chat. So you have to answer those things
Anyway,
first.
we're playing Aqualin. He's trying to get groups of colors together, and I'm trying to get groups of animals together. It is his turn, and he is thinking. You know that because he's doing the thinking pose.
So yes. So Dutch, do you know what Miracle Whip is? We'll start there. Who's winning? We won't know till the end. That's one of the things I like about this game. Can you slide part of the way? Yes, you can slide as far as you want orthogonally until you hit something. I had to Google it, never had it. Okay. Mayonnaise. Do you keep it in the refrigerator or do you keep it on the counter? AJ, my new tip cover business is thriving. That's right. Well, you're going to have two... You have to have multiple sizes of tip covers because depending on how excited you are to be outside will determine which beanie you're going to need to use.
I mean, you could put a drawstring on it.
What?
Tighten it up.
Oh, I'm talking about the
No, it's just a tip.
It's like if you
a
have
tip
a big
cover.
really
Tips don't change in size. It's tip. Not the whole thing cover. Tip cover.
I would want there to be some variance in my tip. Well, what? Chin strap for your tip cover. Yeah.
Once opened, it goes in the fridge. Good man. Good man, Dutch Yoda.
So maybe it's just my family that was all screwed up.
Yes. Elena asked a quick question. What was... Elena, this is the tip cover. It's a fancy one.
What did you call it?
An octopus.
Oh, okay. You don't know what you're going to get. We can't see that up there.
Nope, I just realized that. What is the tip covering? Well, my suggestion was the tip covers the finger, as shown.
But I know how to market things. And
John
that
took
could be
it a
used
step...
for anything that you want, any appendage that would fit. I mean, if you enlarge that, it's basically a toboggan with the thing.
He's going to sell them as octopus.
I like it. I think Richmond and I need to go into some kind of side business together. I think between the marketing skills, and then of course he'd have to display it because you wouldn't be able to see mine because of Dickie. I couldn't see it because of Dickie Doo.
Does anybody know what Dickie Doo is?
I bet you Richmond does. He's from this area. He probably has heard that before.
I had never heard it till I met you.
You guys know what Dickie Doo is?
Richmond does.
Richmond does. Oh, man.
Dutch Yoda says, I Dickie don't.
Oh.
You can explain after you take your turn.
Let me take my turn first. I got to build some anticipation. Don't say what it is, Britt. Wait till everybody. Everybody's welcome to guess if you don't know.
I guess you can't guess if you do know, because it would just be saying what you know.
Damn it.
Yes. Aw, get off my jelly. I have the thing I was setting up there, and you're screwing it all up.
Anybody
Elena
guess?
Elena, it does not surprise me that you don't know what it is.
It's when your belly sticks out more than your Dickie do.
My jelly
This is PG, not PG. This is NC-17 stream.
Adults only. Bill says he knows. Thanks for the lesson. It's another John sense.
That's right.
That's an inside incorrigible joke, sorry.
We need to do more John sense. I'd like to do
A
that.
natural roof for your tools.
That's right.
I've not heard that before. That's funny. Do you want to share this or you want me to?
Well, you can. I'm talking. I'm thinking, so.
So I'm going to show you guys what John made me for Christmas. It is an articulated dragon that he 3D printed. I'm going to get in your way for a minute.
Okay.
It 3D printed in one thing all by itself, or in all one piece. It's just the way it's made. It's super cool. It's awesome, isn't it? And it has its feet move too. Its little feet. Of course, now it's not there. Can I wave to you?
Yeah, it only took like 10 times to get it to print right.
No, I'm not. I don't want to paint. I said maybe put like paint the head a little bit, put eyes on it, or maybe paint the teeth or something. But I like the clear white.
The clear resin is hard to keep clear after you print it. It's like crystal. It's really nice, but as soon as you send it through to expose it to UV, it will turn white. So your options are to sand it, which I wasn't going to do for that, or to you put a clear coat over top of it before you.
Yeah, I want to wiggle
expose
it and not have it rub off. Exactly. I like to wiggle my dragon.
I never want it to rub off.
Woo! I like to just play with it too. It's fun. I have it sitting on my desk. His name is Sir what is it? Dragif. I can't even say it.
I know.
Hey, Carl. Trying to say the name of my dragon
Hey,
right now.
Carl. Got a couple questions for you.
Look, he like tied himself in a knot.
Carl knows what Miracle Whip is, right? There's your first question.
You're just assuming he knows. He knows what it is, right?
Right.
Right.
I believe Carl knows what it is.
You believe.
Sure, go for it. Okay, yeah. So, have you ever had or consumed Miracle Whip? Question. This is going somewhere. There's more to come. Secret, a spread or dressing. So, yeah. See, he's already up to speed. He's got the. We've already had the
Miracle Whip,
dressing
spread or
conversation.
dressing, yes.
When you store your Miracle Whip, do you put it in the refrigerator or do you leave it on the table for it to fester and mold? It doesn't, though, because it's so fatty. It's almost like.
I think the concern is more the eggs that are in it.
That kind of stuff. That won't
He's
kill
had
you.
it, but he's not a fan. Once open, put in the fridge. Good man.
Okay. How do you feel about purchasing tip covers? show him a tip cover.
I'm going to take my turn. You show the tip cover.
Here's a tip cover. It's the original intention is for your finger, which you would need, I guess
10.
0 to 10 depending on what kind of woodworker you are. But you could also use it for any kind of tip that you might.
Yes, I suggested finger. John, of course, took it in a different direction.
Richmond's already got the LLC started and put in for
Coctopus.
business. Yeah, the Coctopus. Huh.
Do you put Miracle Whip or mayonnaise on anything besides sandwiches? Since Miracle Whip says it is a salad dressing.
What constitutes a salad? We already did that.
I put it on tuna for a tuna salad, or on sandwiches, but nothing else. Carl's never had or used tip covers. Well, you're in for
That
a treat.
is why there's a market for it.
Kraft Food Service sells a 30-pound pail of Miracle Whip. So I guess what you're getting next time I see you at a convention. We'll sort it in his
He
parents'
wants to carry
Susan.
around a 30-pound pail. I'll do two things. First off, I'll take it if he catches me. But second off, I will be avoiding him all the convention just to, if I see him, I just went, oh, there's that guy with the big tub of Miracle Whip. I'll run the other direction so the transaction can't take place. Of course, he might look at that and say, there's a way I can avoid John the entire convention. It might be worth,
carrying around a 30-pound pail.
Carrying around 30 pounds.
Well, I mean, he could empty out the pail and just carry the empty pail around and you'd still run away because you wouldn't know.
If you want your tip cover LLC, here's what you're going Fair enough.
Carl says, I have put both mayo and Miracle Whip on sandwiches. I think I only like it with tuna or turkey. He's a vegan now, so he hasn't used either product in a long time.
Change my mind. That helps you.
I'm good with you helping me.
Sure you are. Oh, I can still... Oh, that doesn't help either. Not the right colors!
Tomothy named the dragon, though, and his character in our Diamond Head Discord D&D is the Great Magnifico, so he named him the Great Dragifico, which is not easy for me to say. But it's his name now. Carl says, I hope that was somehow helpful. It was surely an unexpected series of questions from my end. I mean, that's what you get when you come watch our stream. Unexpectedness. Right?
Yeah, Carl. Hey, Carl, you know what Dickie Do is, right?
This is the other thing
If you're
we
not,
were discussing.
this is an educational stream that we like to help everybody learn a little. If you come away learning a little bit after a stream,
I mean,
well,
not
then
learning
that's
anything
sad.
helpful. It's not anything helpful that you're going to learn, but you are going to learn something. Hopefully. A what?
Oh, that doesn't help either. Okay, I'll do this.
Yeah, when you said, hey, Carl, do you know? I thought there were like 20 things from this stream that you could have asked about.
There you go. That could be a game somehow.
A Dickie Do, Carl. A Dickie Do is something that I've never experienced myself.
Actually, yes, you have, because your belly does stick out more than your Dickie Do.
I don't have a Dickie.
Therefore, by
Always.
default,
Always. Poke. Oh.
isn't a Dickie a fake collar thing? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what that...
Yes.
What do you call fake collar? Is that... It's like almost like cardboard or paper or something, so it's really solid.
I think it's just starched fabric, isn't it?
Is it starched fabric?
Or it's like a turtleneck.
Oh,
There's a
wait,
fake
does
turtleneck.
it come down on
Yeah,
your chest
yeah.
all the way?
It
And then you just
yeah.
sort of cover?
Yeah.
Who the hell came up with that idea? That seems idiotic.
Wow, you don't know if anybody watching wears one. You just,
Well,
you just
I can first off assume nobody wears one.
slammed all
Second,
of them.
It's really like a bib. A portable bib, right? Because if you get
I
food on
guess.
it, you can just take it off, throw it in the trash, and throw another Dickie on.
You would wash it, not throw it in the trash. Just
Not
because
if
you get
it's-
food on something.
Oh.
Food washes off.
If I threw away everything I got food on,
Yeah, you would have nothing. You'd be
constantly
naked.
be
You would
going
be
to the
naked
store.
right now.
This
Nobody
is what
wants
my
that.
cousin Eddie wears in Christmas Vacation. Oh, okay. That's been a while since I've seen Christmas Vacation.
Been a long time since I've seen that, I guess. What did we start watching last night? Station 11? Is that what it was called?
Yes.
We've seen the first 3? It's very interesting so far. I'm really liking it. It is about a very, very, very bad flu, so it could be
Topical.
upsetting for some people. But it's interesting because you're basically following one character, and it's kind of jumping between past and future, present and future and present, and I don't know. I don't know how you want to look at two different timelines essentially, but it jumps between the two, and it's very interesting the way they're playing it out because you don't know obviously what happened because you're only seeing little chunks of time. Explaining this very, very badly. This is why I don't explain rules to games. I jump all over the place. But I am enjoying it, is my point.
Did we explain to Carl what we're playing? And
I don't think so.
Carl, do you know what we're doing?
I googled it. It was designed as a tuxedo front for black tie affairs, it seems. Interesting. Oh, okay, yeah.
Tuxedo front.
Yeah, so that you wouldn't have to wear a big fancy you could fancy up, zhuzh up your
So
little
it's
front
like
area.
a little lie.
No, it's a zhuzh.
A what?
A zhuzh.
What the hell does that mean?
A fancy.
A zhuzh?
Yeah, you fancy it up. You zhuzh it up.
Is that a word that you made up, or is that a real
don't
word?
think
Because I don't
so.
even know how you spell that.
I don't know how you
Is
spell it either.
That's like S and Z combined.
I don't know this game, but the previous two streams I've joined were both fish-themed games. What did we play? Theme going. I don't even remember what we played. What did we play, Carl? I don't even know what we played. Zhush, yeah. Z, 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 U. Z, 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 Z.
Yeah, Google that if you would.
I tried to spell it, but can never come up with anything Google recognizes. See, I didn't make the word up. I just have no idea.
It certainly sounds like you did.
It sounds like something I would make up. So, Carl, what we're doing is we're playing Aqualin. He's trying to get colors together, and I'm trying to get animals together. It is a two-player only game. It's published by Thames and Cosmos, or Cosmos, just Cosmos now. I wonder when they changed.
It is Thames, but I think in Britain
Well,
they say Thames. Because that's the name of the
My point being, the
river.
box just says Cosmos. They changed their logo to their logo to just Cosmos.
Yeah. So I wonder if we say it wrong. Where are they located?
Cosmos?
Thames and Cosmos.
I think they're German.
So
So it's
I don't know.
completely not right.
Americans say things the way they're spelled. Well, no, they don't. But. All right, kids, got to go. Put the kid down for a nap. Thanks for always entertaining stream friends. Have a good rest. Have a good one. We'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. And
They played Grease Lightning, and previously to that, a fishy game at the Nerd Shelves. Oh, I see. Not our streams, but the last few streams you watch. I got it. I'm caught up now.
how old do you have to be before you stop taking naps? I think there's a period
Where there's a period where you have to take a nap,
and
there's
then
a
you
period where
don't get naps for a really long time,
to nap.
and then you get to you choose to take a nap. I'm sure Richmond's
Offspring.
Richmond's offspring. Now that he's gone, your offspring.
Happy New Year to you too, Carl.
Oh, Happy New Year. It's
Hopefully it's going to be better. Fingers
hopefully
crossed.
it'll be a good one.
A better year for everyone. Get back to some normalcy maybe eventually. Would be good. Shoot. Well, I don't like that.
I like feeling of lying down for a nap, but I don't like after napping days kind of. I think there's a period of time where there's somewhere in there where it ceases to become a nap and just becomes sleeping. Right? Like, if you go take a nap at 6 o'clock, you're in danger of just sleeping
The rest of the
the
night?
rest of the night. So it's really, I guess, a time thing. I think a nap should be like
20 minutes?
30 minutes. Once you
Cat nap?
you get past an hour, and I think that's when you get that dazed feeling.
Yeah. I really only nap if I'm sick, because if I try and take a nap any other time, I wake up bitchy. Yeah, notice he's not saying anything. I wake up really bitchy. Yeah.
That's the lesson you should take away from today. Notice he's not saying anything. That's what you learn after 20 years. How many years of marriage now? What year is it? 2022. So
it's been 21. It's been 21.
It's been 21. We're 22 this year. That's when you know just to keep your
we're closer to
mouth
21.
shut.
Yeah.
And then
my
that's
roommates are professional nappers. I
that's
don't get how people can just nap all the time. Like Elena and Bill, they nap, but they also work nursing hours.
they're all kinds
crazy
of
hours.
Their time's all screwed up.
Yeah.
All right, ready to score it up?
Oh yes. Hold on a second. Hold on. Whoosh. Okay, we got blue.
Blue, 2.
2 together, so that's 1 point. Then we have green.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 6 points. Then we have pink.
1, 2, and 1, 2. 2
That
twos.
is 2 points total. Purple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no, that's 10 points. Yellow.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's 2 points. And red.
Red is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, 6 points. For a total of 27.
Sorry I was so late. So many people have taken breaks from streaming that I'm off my schedule. Yeah, we took quite a bit of time off. I should have when I was basically not working a lot for a couple weeks. Came down here and got this all sort of squared away so we're not just hacking stuff together at the last minute like we usually do. I need to run an Ethernet line or a couple Ethernet lines, and I want to come up with a better way for our camera to be held other than, PVC pipe
Yeah, I do know PVC pipe.
is
Personal, I met it.
I was gonna put it in with cast iron pipe.
Yes,
and
you were.
Put like a different kind of rack system to come up with. But the more I think about it, PVC pipe is so much more versatile because I can just go buy a piece of pipe for $2, and then we can make it as long as we want.
And here in this room, it doesn't matter.
Well, nobody sees it.
No.
That's the magic of streaming and stuff, is nobody sees all the crap that you have laying around
That's a good thing.
behind. They only
That's a good
see
thing.
what you want them to see. Sort of like dating. When you go on a date, I remember years ago when I did that, you're on your bet. You actually.
Hopefully, it's
you
been
look.
about 21 years or 23 years since you've been on a date.
Let me think about that. But they don't see you getting ready for the date in the bathroom, doing all the stuff. They only see the end result, right? So streaming is like dating. What's the so?
PVC overcast for sure. Some people don't like the environmental concerns, but it really is an easier material to work with.
For this and water, I believe it is probably the good. Because you can go out and buy, rack systems. I looked at them on Amazon, and they're ungodly expensive for what I've put together for $3, maybe. And still does everything that we needed to do.
Streaming is like dating, and then I'm swiping right way too much. Crabs.
Crabs.
Speaking of dating.
Wait a second. How long has it been since you've been dating?
About 23 years.
All right, well, we're safe then. I don't know what kind of dating you were doing prior to that, but apparently things have cleared up. 3 crabs.
3 points. Fish.
Fish.
I don't have any groupings of fishies, do I?
There's a fish. There's a fish.
There's a fish. There's a fish.
No fishes.
And there's a fish. Nope. 0 points. Ugh. Jellies.
Jellies. 1, 2.
I had a big group of jellies.
Yeah, I got rid of that.
Fudged it all up.
You got it right in there.
Yeah. I think I had like...
You had 5.
I had 5 and was
That's
getting
why
ready to
that
make
one.
6.
That's why that one went up there.
Yeah, and I couldn't get it back down.
So you got 2 sets of 2.
Nope. 3.
Oh, yeah. Instead of
So that's 4
2
points.
and instead of 3.
Seahorse.
Seahorses. No.
0 points
no.
again?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. You definitely have this one. Starfish.
Got 3
And 2.
and 2.
Shoot. That's only 4 points.
I think I might have this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Turtles.
Turtles.
2. That's it. I
Yep.
couldn't get my turtles together. That's 1 point. Oh, no. 12.
12.
12 to
12 to
27. Oh, my God.
That feels more right to me.
Yeah, you kicked my butt on that one. Man, if I had that one,
And a bunch of other ones.
and there's one other grouping that was pretty good.
You were doing the stars up here earlier, and I broke that up a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
Whew.
but I do like this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it gives you just enough of screwing somebody over that they can still recover most of the time from it. So, yeah, I enjoy that. What did you say its name was?
The Great Dragifico. I'm gonna have to rename them because I can't say that.
Interesting. Similar to the Azul tile feel. Yeah,
Yes.
almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Which is another
Yeah.
good selling point. It wasn't that expensive either. I think $20, $25 range, something like that, which is pretty good these days.
There.
That's right, Bill. It's nice and chunky.
Nice.
The way we like it in the Detmer
Just like
family.
us. We're beyond chunky now.
But where is chunky in the line of normal to
Ooh, a ghostly dragon name would work.
a little bit heavy? Excuse me. To fat to obese. Where is what was it? Chunky. Chunky goes in. Chunky's got to be before fat.
Yes.
Chunky's just after normal. That's the first thing I guess you hit after.
Yeah. You're just a little
Okay.
chunky. And then you're
Yeah.
fat.
I haven't been chunky in a long time. I'm going to work out really hard this year to get to chunky.
I'm trying to get to chunky this year.
And then if I can work out even harder, then I can get to smooth.
Smooth?
Yeah.
Smooth.
Peanut butter's either smooth or chunky, right? It's one or the other, so smooth.
Like a Ken doll?
Well, he has Dicky Doo, and he doesn't have a belly.
Chunk and chubby are neighbors in the way to being classified as fat. I don't think smooth is what's in the opposite
Chubby.
direction, though.
Yeah. Chubby is just a sort of a nice way to say fat, right? Because it's got a Y at the end of it.
So putting a Y at the end of a word makes it nice?
Makes it more palatable.
More
or
friendly?
something. Yeah. Sort of like dummy.
Like ugly?
If you go, you're a dummy.
You're ugly.
See, you're a dummy. Sounds
Fatty?
a lot less harsh than you're dumb.
Fatty?
Right? Fat. You're fat. You're fatty. Well, fatty,
You're
no.
you're a fatty.
Yeah. When you put in front of anything, then you are running the risk of all of the isms.
Uh-huh.
Right? When you
Weight
say
is not a
A,
sign of a lack of fitness. It gets way too stigmatized. But I am here to say we are not fit. Going from here in the basement up 2 flights of stairs to the top floor is hard.
Weight is not a lack of fitness.
Yeah.
Right, because you can be really strong and healthy and weigh a lot.
Well, I mean, doctors always say you're healthy other than your weight.
Yeah, he just says, everything's in perfect
Everything's good.
condition except you'll probably die because you're morbidly obese. He doesn't say the die part,
Yes.
but it's in his voice. I sense it when he says, you know, you need to lose some weight. It's not. He doesn't ever say chubby or chunky when he talks to me. He doesn't try to make it like a nice way of saying fat. He goes right for the jugular and says, you're morbidly obese. And I think the one that makes that so bad is morbidly, right? I think I might have brought this up before. Morbidly really brings it home.
I think it's supposed to.
Is that the purpose of it?
To make you wake up and realize you need to stop shoving those brownies in your face.
We don't have brownies.
We did.
We did have brownies.
We did.
But we ate them all because we know we shouldn't have any. And we don't want to throw them away.
I won't be buying anymore.
So on that fine note, is there anything else you want to talk about before we... What do we have incorrigible party-wise coming up?
The other half of Bill's one-shot, the Christmas.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a problem there.
There's a bit of a snafu.
What did Leland say happened?
He lost the file. There was an Audacity error, and all the files got wiped. And he was almost finished, too.
Yeah.
What's up for next week? We don't know yet. We did get in Townsfolk Tussle. That's not going to be like next week because he's painting the minis first. But we will be streaming that once we get to it. We do have, what's the other game that we had that's the two-player that we've been playing?
I don't remember. Did we play it with Steve and Jody? Because it was
Yes.
go to full player?
Land versus Sea.
Land versus Sea. Maybe we'll
probably
play
do that next week.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That might take a little longer to... It'll be one game.
I hope the people you want to win the game.
The
The
Tampa
sports
Bay
ball.
game. Everybody in Tampa Bay is playing a game. That's amazing.
They had the box for Towns. I really like the art style on Townsfolk Tussle. It's really fun.
I think we will definitely do Townsfolk Tussle for a few games, a few weeks. We'll get it all set up down here and just play through it.
Yeah.
Before we get to KDM again this year sometime.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
The other half of Bill's one shot's gonna be coming out soonly.
Yep.
And then eventually we'll get back to the main campaign. We haven't played again yet. So once we, Bill and Elena get back and we can get together, that'll come back again.
And then we may be playing a game with Leland tomorrow.
You and me and Leland are going to be playing a game.
What was that called?
Downfall.
Downfall, potentially.
And then we got to record my one shot for the patron only mini campaign. We have to finish that. We have to see a man about a wolf.
Yep. And then we got to get back to the main campaign too. So
Woo!
lots of stuff going on.
Yes.
Everything's hitting the fan here. Beginning of the year.
Lots of incorrigibleness.
Going back to work. A lot of incorrigible stuff going on.
I don't want to go back to work.
Got our home D&D campaign. We got to get back to that. And
Full schedule. Yeah, it's going to be
just going to get
fun.
busy.
Yes. Busy but fun. So.
Well, I'm thinking New York's going to win because Tampa Bay, they seem pretty relaxed down there, and New Yorkers all seem to be pretty mad all the time. So I think where are they back? Are they meeting somewhere in the middle to try to fight each other? Or do they actually, is one invading the other?
Bill said, can't wait for everyone to hear me cause my first TPK. That was a concern for you, wasn't it, Bill? Okay.
All right. I think we're good.
Yes.
All right. Well,
thanks for joining us.
Thanks. We will see.
They fight in no jersey, so no one notices anything out of the ordinary.
Well, that's a funny answer. Very good. Very good. Oh, we got a following. Diz.
Thank you
Grizzly
for the
Diz.
follow,
Thanks for the
Grizzly
follow.
Diz.
We're here every Sunday with, I don't even know what you want to call this. We stream stuff.
Incorrigibleness.
You learn a lot of good stuff. And if you're interested in a tip cover, tune in next
week. Yeah, we don't need to go on about this again.
When Richmond will send us some pictures and show what it...
Scalm is streaming.
Ah, good. Well,
nice.
We'll do
Thank
that.
you, Bill.
All right, let me see.
Go
if I
raid
can do
some
this.
Scalm.
Now, what's Scalm's
Oh, I don't know.
thing? I need to know what it is.
Raid the Dune! It's just Skjalm. Skjalm. Am I saying that right, Britt? Skjalm?
I think he told us the right way. And
Happy New Year! Happy New Year,
ALT.
everybody.
SKJALM.
Ish.
All right.
Well, I've been told I have quite the accent, so it's probably about as good as it's gonna get.
All right. Well,
Thanks for joining us. See y'all next week.
see ya.
Close enough.